love the work, even when the work is not something that I necessarily love doing.
Well, I think, so this is what I was thinking about this, where, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you say that, when we talk about this thing, difficult things, pursuing the difficult things, despite whether that's joyful or not, like almost like you even bringing like masochistic nature and things like that, right? But you're not saying like, that's it, just push for the difficult things. I think you're just saying when, if required, like you want to do that, you want to put in the action towards doing that. But I think I want to just make sure that we're clear, like in a way that you're not just saying like, hey, you see two paths, one is easy, one difficult.
No, I'm not
pick
saying
the difficult shit.
No. I'm saying ask for guidance.
Yeah.
And if you don't get clear answers, then there's work that you can do.
Yeah.
Meditation, breath work, journaling, movement. A practice of those things will get you better at asking and get you better at hearing the answers.
Yeah.
When I come to the fork in the road, it's a great, like, this is really pretty much how the work is described. You come to a fork in the road and you ask for guidance. Which way do I go? Do I go this way? Yes or no? Do I go this way? Yes or no? The answer that I get is, when it comes clear. Now, there's a lot more to this. There's so much more to this, because early on in the work, there's so much emotional attachment. You have to do layers of work to get underneath it. So I might do some breath work and I'm like, oh, I feel neutral. And I come back and ask the question. And then I ask and I get a yes. And I feel oh, good. That's the answer I wanted to have. It's like, well, that wasn't a neutral response to that answer. That wasn't it. And so I have to go back and do some more work and then come back and ask the question again. Or it might be, no, you get to go, go do the hard thing. And it's like, oh man,
still not neutral.
There's an emotional attachment to the answer. And I'm like, no, I'm not done. I have to be able to get to a point where whatever it is, I don't have an attachment to it. Whether it's the hard thing or the easy thing, I am emotionally a little bit separate from it.
This is what it sounded like when you were first earlier describing too, where you were saying getting the guidance, that's good, but then acting on guidance is equally difficult. But you were saying that because you have this level of trust, you are now going into it, like whether it's going to be easy or hard, it's okay. I'm supposed to go through this path. And it's not like, oh, I'm supposed to go to this path, or, oh, I'm supposed to go to this path. It's like, I'm supposed to go to this path.
It feels purposeful.
Yeah.
I feel like I am doing something with purpose. I think we talked about this in like one of the first episodes. Meaning and purpose. The things that I think that bring the most level of suffering in life are lack of meaning and lack of meaning and purpose. If what I'm doing, I'm busy, but I'm not productive in a way that it feels meaningful or purposeful. I don't feel like I'm contributing to something bigger for myself or for others. I'm just grudging along for the sake of grudging along. There's a lot of work and effort, and then there's suffering on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that suffering comes from lack of meaning and lack of purpose.
Yeah.
Now, I do my work and I have purpose, and my purpose tells me to go do that work. All of a sudden that work feels different. Might be just as hard, but it feels purposeful. And there's something in that intrinsically that feels good. It feels right. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. Even if it hurts, even if it's a little painful, or even if it feels lazy and unproductive, which also can feel hurtful. Doesn't always feel good to go rest. I want to be productive sometimes. This is hard to do. This is not an easy state to attain all the time. But if I'm pushed to it with purpose, there's the quality in which I like. There's an ease that comes with it. There's definitely no less suffering that comes as a consequence of it.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be in pain in life. It's another thing to suffer on top of that pain.
Right. Hey, if you enjoyed this clip, consider checking out other clips here on this channel. If you want to dive into more, also check out the full episode. This is season 1, episode 6. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.